We're still muted. Okay, now we're unmuted. We are live. All issues aside, it's Friday. I'm exhausted. Two Ganonki's already been covered, so you guys can go check that out. We have Lord of Mysteries tonight. Currently, we have Fantasy Haven, which, hey, has been quietly underperforming, but I'm enjoying the game, so we're going to continue doing it. It makes for a nice, relaxing Friday. It just kind of means I get to kick back, relax, see how the stream goes, and just kind of let things go as they may, as always, because YouTube loves these things. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all the usual propaganda and fun stuff. Easiest way is there's a logo right here in the corner. Bring the mouse over it, and then over to the side, and then hit subscribe. That way you don't have to leave the video, because otherwise you click on it, it brings you to the main channel, and then you're irritated because you clicked on too many things. It's annoying. It's a whole thing. Definitely understand that feeling, so without further ado, I'm in the corner, in timeout. Let's pull up Teddy's Haven, and let's let this fantasy simulator, what did I say? I don't think I said that, though. Fantasy simulator, relax us, unwind us, have a good old time of it. It actually synced up perfectly the first try. I'm thrilled. We are 10 days in to our fantasy sim. Let me see if I remember how to do things here. Alright. Nothing's crazy. Everybody's doing good. I have a lot of money. Am I not allowed to... Okay, cool. By moving him from place to place, that's where you get the affection. Cool. So making sure he still felt the love, all the encouragement. I'm gonna go check out what that is, but at first I'm gonna open the door and, yeah, there's a giant green golem outside my shop. I should probably figure out what that's about. Oh, if you missed it last episode, voila! She's there. She's beautiful. She's ours. Our fantastic employee, whose name I forget, but he's a gem. We got our whole section figured out. I figured out I can paint as well, just haven't gotten around to it. But let's go get the bear, move him safely into the shop, and then we'll figure out what the hay is going on here. I'm here. You adorable little bear. Says if I nurse him properly, he will do something. I don't know what that something is, but, you know, he will be behind the counter, hanging out, have fun, while I go figure out what I'm doing. Move around the corner here. Grab some ghost berries, because eventually I'm going to put these out on sale once the other berries run out. But I want to see what this giant green golem has in store for us, just because I'm genuinely curious. There we go. What is the name of the game, my giant green friend? If you've been living in the gym because you are shredded, my guy, but you're missing your legs. Where are your legs at? How come you ain't got no legs? Alright, well, just got a pelvis and an upper body. Interesting. Use this stone while I can. And we will then talk to the individual who is just floating precariously above my head. Hopefully he doesn't take offense to me mining these rocks in front of his face. What's up, dude? Wait for the little... Obro crystals are created in memories, from the tree sap, from water, from flame. Each path is different, yet all find form through time. It is not what starts them, but what surrounds them, that shapes their glow. So too, your brightness comes not from your creation, but from what you've lived. Why is this game so deep on a Friday? I'm too tired for this. Increase profits by 15%, increases mining amount plus 3 today only. Appreciate you, my giant golem. Yeah, because I'm getting 5 rock stones per, so I'm gonna, spend a little bit of time just going after some stones and upgrading our supply of them, because I remember how to give so dang many to the gnomes for the goddess, who's now in my backyard, but doesn't provide any kind of benefits. It's just kind of a complete completionist RPG thing. It was just a quest without what I would consider a decent reward. But hey, it's kind of is what it is. And then I'm getting 5 ore per. Yeah, this is fantastic. I can definitely do this for a while. I'll teleport back to the shop here in a minute. Just not gonna leave this opportunity high and dry, because we'll easily get over 1,000 stone doing this, and then the ore itself will be much stronger, much more proficient. I just realized my head blocks literally whenever the ore appears directly under it, so me doing my usual boring narrator stuff, it actually has a purpose, because this is sun glow. Huh. I need to work on where my head's located. Make it a little bit easier for everybody. So the bottom left might actually be more efficient for this game, as where most games, you just put yourself in the bottom right, you're usually out of the way. So most games like going left to right. Well, left to right. It's weird how it's set up with the camera and like reverse and all that, so. A lot of interesting stuff here. Come on, let's get more silverite. Got 200 of those. Do I have 1,000 stone yet? Because once I hit 1,000, I'll call it. For the time being, then throw some stuff in the smelter. Oh, I have almost 1,200 stone. I passed that a good ways ago. We're cooking here. Got some sangrolith. I'll probably just run back to the house because I need to go get the chickens tended as well. I mean, look at this game. I know it says it's beta, but it is absolutely beautiful. Very scenic. I'll try and turn the mouse as slowly as I can. I have a very reactive mouse. I have it on a very high setting, just because of like when I play Baldur's Gate 3, I like to have it be super intuitive. Or when I'm working on, you know, thumbnails or things of that nature. I like to be able to quick click on things. I don't like to be slow on the draw. To the back of the house where the chickens are, so I can get some eggs. So we're gonna make some serious upgrades today, I'm hoping. I'm thinking the stream will be at least 2 hours. I think if it'll be just, you know, me and our one usual viewer in chat, should pretty much just be a nice steady 1 hour. Where's the other cat that hangs out here? There you are. There you are, Buster. Do your thing. Chickens. Chicken. Feel like Ed from Ed, Edd n Eddy. Chickens! I don't want to yell, because obvious reasons, but y'all don't want to be woken up in the middle of a relaxing game, do you? Now, there was a family of bears that resided on the top of this hill that were honoring the grave in memoriam of an individual. Want to see what that is about. Okay, they're gone now, so that was a one-time thing. I did offer them Teddy, and everyone was fine. Offering of the little golden goddess holding a sword. See, now I got that goddess hanging out in my backyard of my house. There's that. It'd be cool if we could kind of like upgrade the square and slowly get another house here. This kind of keeps growing, and then I don't know what he's doing. He's just doing a thing. There was that giant turtle that was over there. There's a meteor that keeps falling from the sky that hits over there. The Game Grumps are over there. Danny and Aaron, they got created characters by the creators of the game so that they would actually, you know, play the game. Which, of course, Aaron got lost because that's what Aaron does. He does that where he just wanders and explores, but that's exactly how the game is supposed to be played. It's not a bad thing. RPGs are meant for exploration. Some people are like, no, just follow the story. No, let the man explore. Otherwise, you know how many like Skyrim mysteries would never ever get solved because people are just doing what they're supposed to be doing, and they don't get any like subtext on what the blades are up to, or any introduction pertaining to any of the other guilds, because you technically don't have to interact with a single guild, if I recall correctly, for the most part. Well, maybe one or two you have to indirectly be involved with. That's Amberroot, by the way, to progress the story along. Because aside from the Greybeards, not really a lot going on. Take down the apples, because I'm trying to get that all the way up to 100, but the rest are way up the hill. And I've already done a lot of not supermarket related activities, so we will push forward this way. I need to grab some ore for that, and I need to get some shards in there. But first, take my quick buck right there, because I just give you some money to kind of make do with. There's that. All those go in there, nice and full. Boom. I stocked up before the start of this episode, so that's fantastic. But now I need some ore. Because basically I'm feeding it all this ore so it refines it. I wonder if you can just use stone. Okay, cool. I thought so, but I wanted to confirm. I have refined manasite, refined sangrelith, refined star pebble. I don't have any refined sunglow. I think those would be pretty. So let's fill that son of a gun up. Beautiful. Well done. Man, this music is just soothing when you're exhausted. And it's just putting you out, so we need things good. Hello. Oh, I gotta pay my employee. My dude. You are keeping the store alive and functioning, so his name is Buddy. This is paycheck. You have 2 days to pay him, so technically you could skip a day, and everything's fine. We'll get new shelving at the end of this next day, and then the weaponsmith is going to get me some new stuff as well, so it's going to be interesting. We can get some earth wisps or water wisps to hire. It doesn't say what exactly they do, but I am curious. And then we still have to expand the store, because if we're going to do all those modifications, this wall's going to need to be busted out. And probably it'll bring it up to this beam, if I'm assuming, based on the size of that one. We'll take it to the second one, and the next one will be that one, so the store will be a little bit deeper. You're doing a great job, sir. And to get our day started, always remember the Candle of Time. Oh, this is back. I lost it last episode. Can I get a nat 20 in the first 5 rolls? There's 3, 4. Nope. And you can just keep doing that with the sword, but it doesn't really do too much. Welcome, weary travelers. Welcome, one and all. You guys do your thing. I forgot to close the door, so I want to make sure my cat doesn't get out. Even though it probably is long since past that time to double check. If the cat wanted out, the cat would be gone. If you own a pet, you know once the door's open, it's jailbreak, they're out of here. I'll go check up on the store in a second. Not really a big deal for me here. You can see that's Aaron's dinosaur. It's supposed to be a homage to Egoraptor. So he is a Velociraptor, and then Danny loves the Stegosaurus, so he is, of course, the Awesomesaurus. Because he says the word awesome a lot. Seems like an awesome guy as well. But, let's see, we'll grab our Skydrop berries. And let's keep moving on in the store. Oh, and as always, Mountain Dew, we know you, we love you. Keeping me nice and energized. I appreciate y'all. Sponsor us, please. I'm gonna grab these berries as well. The store can't be emptied that fast. Everything is fully stocked. And sure, I don't need those berries, but it'd be wasteful of me not to gather them. I thought I saw dragon's wings for like half a second. Nope, it was just a big old chicken. Yeah, I mistook a chicken for a dragon. We're tired, folks. We're hanging in there. We're doing the best we can. Alright, how we doing, folks? Oh, wow. You guys are buying all my bows. I think the easiest way of doing this was clicking purchase crate, and then, yep, the escape button was the good old trick for it. Excuse me, everybody. Since I know what you guys want, pretty easy to get that shelved up. Might need to get a third shelf just dedicated to that. And some love for Teddy. People are buying my daggers in large quantities. I don't understand the people that are buying just the bows without the arrows. Like, are you coming pre-supplied? Like, what's happening there? I should basically just stay over here. There's that. Let's go over here. Everybody's having a good time. Boom. And is this full? Now it is. Now that's full. And we're just short on that one, but that's fine. A lot of gauntlets being bought too. People are going for a whole new look. Leave those now just so I can get a general idea of how many things we pass through for a day. What do we got? Here we go. Very nice. I'm pretty close to level 9. That's pretty interesting. Top row. And now we're full, so we'll just set that down there. They'll work around it and make it happen. Love the hair. There's my bear. Just let him go. You're a champion, sir. Just making people happy. If I got someone to stock the shelves, how good would they really be? That's my question. Okay, you're buying all my stuff. Appreciate you, but you could do things a little bit differently. Not buy everything all at once. Give the other customers a chance. This isn't Pokemon or Magic the Gathering. You don't need to buy everything right now, or it'll be gone. This is Fantasy Haven, which is fun. But we don't need to be going crazy, okay? We Geek variants will keep you stocked and supplied. I'm just gonna put this by you, bud. Try not to get you. There you go, cool. It's like I'd rather throw it short. It'll just be good that way. There, that has a space now. Run over here. Yeet. There. Nice level 9. Beautiful. Someone's buying my bows. Thank you. I have a space for that now. Away you go. Trying to get a decent gauge on everything. It's still fine. Gently. There you go. Swords, huh? More. I haven't got any shields yet. That would be cool to put swords right by shields. There's a goat in the shop. Alright. That is happening right here, right now. The day's coming close to an end. Potions are still stocked up. What do you need? Hello, sorcerer, wizard. I don't know, misjudge your subclass. You see a big guy walking in with robes and a stick, you kind of assume wizard. Sorcerers are also quite popular. Warlock, maybe even. There we go. Man, everyone is having just a fun-filled time, and that is filling up the furnace. Good here. I have 1,100 bucks. The goat is shopping for everything. There you go. Got a knight in here, a paladin. There you go. Nice and full. How we doing, sir? I need another set of bows. That is running low. Yeah, I'm gonna need to install a third shelf just for bows. Just because they're so large. So you only get 8. And the last thing you want to do is understock your products. We're good here, we're good there. I'm getting all my swords. Grab one of you. One of the swords. Somehow I'm almost at 1,200 bucks. That's crazy. Stay up here. That's probably gonna fall by the time I'm back. Not much I can do about it. There you go. Everybody's hanging out. Set it gently on top. And we go back over here. The produce is even... Ah, it's there. The produce is hanging in. Beautiful. Nice and full, nice and full. Boom, nice and full. I like it. You're gonna like the way it looks, I guarantee it. I'm probably not gonna run out, but I'm gonna grab a crate anyway. Whatever I don't need, I'll just put it back. not going to sell that many more of it. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Makes it really easy to do my job. Boom. That's getting a little chaotic. Oh, we're getting the quiet music. The relaxation. Again, I always encourage these streams to be kind of like a right before bed kind of thing. You put on the background, listen to the soothing sounds of Fantasy Haven. It'll put you right on out, I assure you. It's putting me out, and I am the one trying to provide the entertainment. What a good time to have for all. Let's fill up the quiver. There you go. Our bows are ready to go. People are still marching in. Nope, oh, there it goes. I lost the pile. It's a little sloppy, but it'll do. Everybody's having a good time. You bought a bunch of bows. You're also an archer. That checks out. We're at 1,400 bucks. I have so much coins, I just don't know what to do with it. We are coming in strong. I'd say this is significantly easier than Supermarket Simulator will be. So it's not really that bad. We have the last 3 customers checking out. Then we can make our store modifications. Buddy can hang out and supervise. While I'm thinking about it, I am going to carry Teddy back to the house so he doesn't have to be bothered by the modifications. Come here, buddy. Put you in the window. Come on, I can do this. There you go. Hang out up there for a minute. He is impressive at night. I will give him that. That is very foreboding. Would want to throw hands with him. Maybe beat him at a game of kickball, though, because he ain't got no legs. How you doing, buddy? Exceptional work, as always. Now, let me get rid of... We had... looks like a 10 from the time I remember to stop incinerating. So that's something. Those will be ready tomorrow. What we need to do... let's take a look at our book of almost everything. We will add you and you as well. Expansion, I don't have enough. I should have bought the expansion first. However, let me see. For display, I got a couple new ones. The tall double shelf, as well as the tall shelf and the horizontal weapon display. Is that actually bigger or better? One of each. We'll find out. It seems better this way. How about you? Oh, you're gargantuan. I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna box you up for a moment. We're gonna leave it there. How much is this really supposed to display? Like, let's be real here. An empty crate though first. We're gonna clean out this particular shelf. Test something. You're the small version of the shelf. So I'm going to set you here. I need one more empty crate. Give me your empty crate. Give me what it is I seek. Come here, you. And then I'll take some of this off this one, because I already know I'm going to go into that shelf anyway in a minute. Scoot you on over to here, because that's where you're just going to hang out now. Put you here for the moment. We're doing a little bit of restocking and resupplying. That's impressive. How many of these are going to be able to fit? Oh, we're going to be able to fit so many. We'll just have one giant potion layer. That's incredible. So, I'll grab the rest of this, clean it off, because that's a serious upgrade. They really outdid themselves at the guild this time. Because, yeah, this is going to be nice. All I gotta say. For the same amount of space, we're basically going to get double the storage. Although technically, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like potions were our biggest need. Weapons is still the one we needed to upgrade the most. So, I mean, look at that. Right here. 4 racks of that. Now I gotta go through all these guys. And put you right above them. Yep, and you can go that high too. It's basically, the limit is your imagination. We are having a fantastic time with this game. We go here, there you go up there, make sure everybody's getting stocked. Not everything's full, but that's fine. We'll worry about that tomorrow. Well, tomorrow in the game, right? We'll worry about it during the stream. Come here, you. I suppose you. And we will make sure that gets to at least 18. And boom. Everybody is all the way 18 across. This one 18s all the way through. Those are full. It's beautiful. Now what to do with these? Box up. And I have to put it away. There's not much else I can do, really. I don't even necessarily know if I need to box these up. It just feels like it makes more sense in my head. Even though realistically I know it's not a deal. Okay, grab that. And then you're gonna go in here. Everything's nice and lovely. I need another one of those, though. Probably. This can't be for produce, so I'll just have to put that there. As far as horizontal weapon display, what can you do? Like, let me go get a regular box crate. I don't know if it's going to be able to pick up any of these just because the size is wrong. Okay, it auto changes. Cool. That's way cooler. How many can it hold? Same amount. But it makes so much more sense. That's kind of frustrating. But it's fine. Buddy's just watching this from the comfort of his area, just being like, yeah, not my problem, dude. You do what you want to do. So I could do it that way, but I need the space. Go there. Put one here. Am I able to just straight up remove it? No. So I basically have to pick it up and then just call that good. Let's make this about bows. So technically the bow should be here, all the way touching. But it looks weird. I know it looks weird. Get another horizontal shelf. The potions are all tidied up. That's beautiful. So we're doing something there. We already have a tall double shelf that's worth its weight in gold. Small corner shelf horizontal display is what I need. I wonder how cool it'll look with a sword. That would be something. I do like that it can overlap. It's not like the end of the world for it. But it definitely looks weird. Scoot it over. Right here. More space. It's still not good. Looks like just looking at that, my brain's like, nope, nope, that's so wrong. what I can do is move down what I'm struggling with space-wise, so I can make more room for the bows. Kind of give them like a whole wall, if you will. And just make it work that way. Arrows. Scoot it down. It's not gonna be perfect. You're gonna scoot all the way over there, just so I can kind of clear out some extra space. You're gonna go over here. We'll put another one right there, and that'll just kind of have to do for the time. You seem to be extra at this moment in time, so I'll just grab you and store you for the time. Display, horizontal weapon display. Boom. Let's go here and put you right there. Buy another crate, and we'll fill that up with more arrows. So you guys notice I got a brand new shelf. It's gargantuan. Holds all the potions, but half the problems. And the bows I keep running out of, or selling out of, so figured I would upgrade that. The produce is still pretty solid. I don't really need to do anything too crazy. Might get another double shelf though, just so the potions can be spread out more evenly. Looks like as far as adding, I need to first get probably some toys to put on the shelf, or some alchemist agreement, which alchemist, not alchemist. My goodness. Get the alchemist stuff. More produce display, stuff to really upgrade how our customer interface looks in the store. But I'm happy with this. I should probably just make this third section a whole thing on daggers and call it good. Just so that wall looks like I'm doing what I should be. And look at that, we spent like 1,000 just there on licenses, agreements, getting things upgraded. Boom. Probably a little bit less here. The ones that they have easier access to. Okay. There we go. That looks a little bit better in my eyes. That way the quivers are fine, because no one's really buying them like that. Arrows, they are buying the bows. The bows are important. Produce, I'm just gonna move it just a little bit over, just so we have a line of demarcation between what the weapons are and kind of what we have going on here. The produce will be upgraded when we get the new look. And the potions are looking solid. But I think I can get those. And then because it's going to be 6 per, everybody should be at 24 across the way. I love when that works out. Do I have anything in my bag holding as far as potions? Shelf, produce, elderberries, I'm basically out of. Or furniture. I got a couple stored pieces of the smaller stuff, including these L shapes that'll come in handy, I'm sure, at some point. That's awesome. Moonjorel. Don't know what it is, but it looks cool. Away we go. Very quiet first 40 minutes of stream, but hey, it's Friday. I hope everyone's having a good one. I hope everyone's relaxing. Is that somebody glowing all the way over there? Kind of. But I'm going to turn in for the day. It doesn't really seem like something I need to address. I need to go see my furry companion, Lord Mittens. Hello. And my bear who fell asleep. There you go, on your usual spot. Keep an eye on you throughout the night. Remember, you only save when you go to sleep. Day 11. Good morning. Mittens, when did you become capable of flight? I mean, game is an alpha, so these things can happen. From considering how many cool things are happening on a regular basis, not really a deal. Nobody's flying at me. There's a giant rock titan in the background. No one's hanging out in my backyard. Not bad. Let's see if I remember if the goddess has anything for us. Statue of Luna, goddess of light. Nope, it's the same exact thing she always says. I would be so concerned. Like, you have no idea. I'm just so out on all that. Grass is floating. Yeah, game's having some issues pertaining to itself. Nothing that I would consider insane, but some issues. Let me go open the doors of the store. We'll move Teddy over at that moment in time. Call it good. Beautiful. What's up, buddy? Let me make sure you get paid. Ah, he took all my money. That's fair. You're worth every penny. So, that's fine. And then I'll pay off the day's debt, or my day's worth of bills. I'm here. Teddy? The teddy bear. I may have accidentally encroached on some of your territory, though, so that's not good. See, I don't want you in the foot traffic. I don't want you up there either. I'm gonna put you up here. You have a nice view of what's going on in the store. And the smelter should keep you warm, but not hot. Because I don't want to keep you over by the furnace, to be honest. I run over here too crazily for you to be part of anything. Okay, now, since I'm broke, and there's not really much else I can do, I'm gonna grab some kakaroto. I think I have some here. No, I do not. I do. Give me that. Beautiful. Nailed it. Put that there, call that good. And let's hit the candle of time. Our store has officially opened, again with our new modifications. I'm just trying to get it to be flush with the wall. That's pretty dang close, I'll call it good. I'll do some foraging. So good morning to chickens while everything is getting itself going. So you don't just see me staring at a wall blankly. Excuse me, sir. I'm just gonna hop over you. Get some stones added to our collection with some silverite. Alright, everybody's doing good. Say hello to Buster. The ghost berries, I think, are what they're going to suggest you sell, and I would suggest you sell if you want a nice, easy time of being able to forage and produce. There we go, chickens. How we doing? 3 from Tornado, per usual. 1 from everybody else. Once I get to $20, then I can go ahead and pay my store's bills. That's how broke I am at the moment, but, you know, these things come and go in waves. Alright, everybody's good. Nothing crazy's going on. No unusual threats to detect. We got $36. I can go ahead and go back inside. Get things handled as necessary. There we go. Sun apple. Thank you, Sir Knight. Appreciate you. Oh, the store is just flooded with people. Pretty nice. There's my Summoner's Tribute. Everybody's good. Oops. Let me grab out of my bag of holding. Someone just did something. Increase profits. Thank you, whoever did that. Grab the Silverite, which goes in here. Beautiful. And then out of my bag of holding as well, we need an ore. We need shards. So use some out-of-boundium. It's gonna look pretty cool when we're there. Because the out-of-boundium I found way up there, out of bounds. Crazily enough. Okay, people buying all my stuff. I need some of you. I need some more swords. Excuse me, folks. Excuse me. They are buying all my valuables. Keep a nice supply over here so I know what I'm going through. The size should be a pretty general indicator. There you go. Teddy is sleeping on the counter nicely, living his best life. And now I need more gloves. I didn't think I was going to need more gloves, but all of a sudden every adventure in this entire area decided, once I get past the counter, decides, hey, let's load up on them. There we go. Now it's even. We have potions galore. Need more daggers. There we go. Turn around. And back we go. All this is capable because we hired Buddy, the world's best clerk. Like, literally. He's way better than I am. He's way more efficient. And he's not that expensive, to be honest. So, happy with all of those things. Easy miss. I just filled this, didn't I? I need more bows. Going through that rather hastily. Come here. Pardon me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Yep. All my belongings, slowly but surely, being bought rather expeditiously. Box corner, still alive and well. And I still get bagging points, even though I'm not the one actually doing it. So, you just get, I believe, them halved because we have Buddy handling that front for us. That's full, so the rest will go in the bag of holding, because I'm not going to put fresh produce on the ground. I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. And more swords. Just me running back and forth. I still haven't figured out if you hire a restocker or a reshelver, if they ultimately will be the ones getting all the inventory bought, or they just kind of make do with whatever's there. I'd have to hire somebody first, and well, I've been a little too broke for that to make that happen. Even with how profitable this day looks like it's gonna be, I don't think we'll necessarily have the funds. Or are you okay? You're just kind of standing there. Miss? Okay. She figured it out. Jess was a little lost. It's like me when I was like a teenager and you wander into a hot topic and then suddenly you get overwhelmed by the intense music that used to play and the employees who are all great people, but in your teenage or child mind you're like, these are the scariest people I've ever seen in my life. But they were just really cool, chill people. Just had a different aesthetic than everyone else. Oh, and there it goes. Good times for everybody. Got swords, bows. There you go. Now I'm down a whole rack of bows. A rack of bows. Boom. Beautiful. Isn't she lovely? And then, now, stay. is falling apart. No, oh, yep, it's not gonna work. I have lost control. Slowly but surely. The anarchy has consumed the store. Because folks are shopping like crazy. Excuse me, everybody. Just grabbing some swords. I'll put these on a shelf. That's full now. That's full. A little bit short, but that won't be a big thing. It's already nighttime, so we should be nearing the end of the day. Once the music changes to the softer music, we'll know we've hit that time of the day where we're good to go. Excuse me, Sir Knight, or Madam Knight. I didn't get a good look at you. I got these daggers. Stop taking all my stuff. I'm trying to make it look like I got some inventory here. How about that? Ta-da! Now they're buying all my gloves. The end approacheth. We are. There's the soft music. Music that if you wanted to go to sleep on a Friday afternoon, take a little power nap, this would be it. This is the jams that will keep you nice and relaxed. Is that? How we doing? Over here. Here it is. The mountain persists of bulk. And I need more gauntlets. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you guys and your business. Excuse me, everybody. Take my gauntlets over here, nice and full. 1, 2, 1, 2. There, everything looks a little bit better. I ran out of something. That is not unexpected. And load it up. I actually ran out of potatoes. First time for everything. The adventurers came and got me while I was staring at all the weapons. The potions are very well stocked, so I don't have to worry about it. The daggers will hold. I'll restock at the end of the day. So it's not a bad time. Nice quiet stream. Everyone's having a good time. Excuse me, miss. Pardon me. Sorry for just standing here. Are you the last customer? She is the last customer. We'll have some money left over, but not an insane amount. I'll keep the mountain of junk for the time being. Okay, she's checked out. Now, we either need to do some upgrades, or I need to get another giant shelf while I can afford it. Save $120 left over by the end of the day. That way we can afford some more. We'll keep affording Buddy's help because he's $100 a day once you have him in the store. We need more space. We need to kick out this wall, and then we can start working on everything else. We go to the upgrade, expansion, boom. $700 right there. Yep, I figured it would go all the way over here. So you're gonna turn. That looks pretty nice. Swords, let's put you right here. If there was a weapons display that was a corner pocket, that would be beautiful. But alas, 'tis not the case. Produce, I'm gonna just actually have to kind of wedge in here. I don't really want to. How's that look? It's not bad, but it's not good either. At least have everybody match on the same depth. Beautifully done. Now I can do what I should be doing. Swords at an angle. Now we've got room for more stuff. Beautifully done. I don't know why everybody's not on the wall. Mine is not. The depth perception is just tragic. Is that where we're at with things these days? Gloves, I scoot you over here. I'll scoot you in the name of Teddy's Haven. Oh, a little bit more, a little bit less. Just a smidge more. it's not coming together. And prices are fine. Put the bow. There you go. The bow's got some space. All the way across. It looks a lot better. And then we can start slowly adding like racks in the center here to kind of diversify things, but for now it's just kind of a spacious setup where I can move the lighting. It's a little dark in the center, but that's gonna have to do. Keep more of a staggered look. I think that's more appropriate. That'll do. Buddy's got a light over him. This can be kind of addressed here. And now let me get rid of this box mountain. Rapid fire on the clicks. Save the day. Excuse me, pardon me. Boom. Oh, no, missed. And now everybody is nice and safe. Grab some potions. I don't have any leftover potions in here. I put everybody out there already, so that's fine. One of magic and one of health. There's 12. Too much. 12. 1, 2, 3. So we're off base by 1. Not bad, but not good either. 18. That goes to 18. 21. 21. 21. 21. Dang. Odd number again. So we'll just have to do it that way. Make that what it is. I'll grab another thing of potions of magic, because we had mages coming in left, right, and center today. So we'll get it nice and topped off for them to enjoy. And again, odd numbers, but it'll have to do. Produce is fine, I believe. It can't be too big a deal. Once we run out of elderberries, we're just going to stop selling those and switch to the other kind of berries that we already got. In the store now just needs one thing of swords and a thing of daggers that we can churn in for the night, as long as nothing crazy happens. Like another meteorite falls from the sky, or a god tries having a conversation with me again. Seems to be a pretty common occurrence in this game. Pretty wild. But everyone's been very friendly, so that part's good. Alright, so we got one extra sword. I'll have to remember that. Not a big deal. Good night, buddy. Apparently you sleep in the store. I don't necessarily know what I'm paying you for. Oh, door won't close, whatever. Not worried about it. Because like normally the sky will like light up if something terrible or crazy is gonna happen. Looks like a whole lot of nothing. I didn't grab the bear off the counter. I'm coming, Teddy. I'm sorry. I left you right by the furnace. Come here. The door wouldn't close because it was like, sir, you forgot. Your most important character needs to come with you. Go back to your home and set him right on your treasure chest to sleep. There you go, sir. Now where's my cat? You're still floating. Alright. If that's what you want to do, Mittens, that's what you want to do. If you want to defy the law of physics, that's your business. Day 12. Back in the mix. Good morning. Physics means nothing to you. You're just doing your own thing. There is now a bubble outside my house. Everyone stay inside. I'm going to see what the bubble wants. How may I help you, living, breathing bubble? Those are new. Hello? Cashiers are super helpful. If you need a break from the register, just close it and let them do the work. I did that a while ago. But it seems like we have a changing of the seasons? Because soul berries weren't accessible before. What are you guys still? Oh, you're still sun apples. So these guys just changed what they are. Oh. How did I miss that? Who in... Alright. I'm coming. That's what she said. What can I help you with, all-powerful gargantuan knight? That's... yeah, that's a lot to deal with. What are you doing over here? I'll be with you in just a moment, giant statue individual. Is that... jump into the trees, can't see anything. Run past it, Danny and Aaron from Game Grumps. Because we need to talk to this guy. Because Ego Raptor, Awesome Saurus, Ninja Brian is the Ninja Rabbit. Hey, he just took the affection. He didn't even try and beat me up this time. Because he'll just kick you if you touch him. I didn't make that move. He just, hit me. I don't know what that guy wants. Awesome Saurus, thanks for the Radiant Scales. Appreciate you. Can I even interact with you, or are you just something that hangs out on the boundary of the game and just exists? Like, what do I do with that? Because these just teleport me back to my home. And you are right over the hill, on which I can't touch. Can I get up there? And maybe go run that way? It wouldn't just make him appear like this if he wasn't accessible in some regards. So... nope, can't jump my way up there. Could be up here. Basically, I have to like try and cheat the game. You guys just hear me spamming the spacebar. Sorry. Alright, I have attempted to see this individual. However gargantuan he may be. I also didn't know you could even get up here. I mean, look at this dang view. We got some primo real estate, I'm telling you. Our realtor had it out for us in the best possible way. Patch. Spool type upgraded. Light, now craftable. Use case. Weaving moonbeams. Thread tension, theoretical. Warning, aesthetically overwhelming. Oh, is that all you say? What are you about, giant thing? Increased profits, 20%, all crafting output, multiplied by 2. Thanks, Patch. God, you are gargantuan. I can't imagine an adventurer being like, you know what? I'm gonna fight this. Oh, you're missing your legs. What does this game have against giant creatures not having legs? It just has some... what creatures are up here? Hello? I have never seen you before. I'm on literally episode 3. Your name is Maple. And Jasper. What are you guys even doing up here? What, like, is your grand purpose? Like, you know... huh, that guy's crazy. It's like, I thought it was weird when there's a goddess trying to live in my backyard, but nope, now we're here for this. This is Teddy's Haven. And there's my little shop right there. There's the goddess who lives in my backyard. That statue apparently has nothing to do with anything. You can't access that castle just yet, but there's my shop. And if you guys don't like jumping from heights, look away. I've never been up here. White fairy, hello. And I think that fairy is going to follow me for the rest of the day. The blue fairy is over there, and the red fairy is over there. And one of them is named Hey Listen, so we know that is a Legend of Zelda reference that is very thinly veiled. never managed to make it up here, so I'm just kind of curious, like, where this all goes, where this all leads, like, there's not a single thing that has popped up on that side. The unfortunate thing is, while Patch did give me an upgrade to my crafting, I don't have anything that crafts just yet. So I spent all my time working on, like, mining and ore and things of that nature. Alright, there's this. So you can see. Yep, the fairy's still following me. Probably gonna follow me around all day in the store as well. As long as he doesn't talk like Navi did or Tattle did, we'll be fine. They seem to really learn their lesson from Navi to Tattle to kind of make it literally the only majority things that you need. They'll just fly around it silently. But the N64, given the time, probably needed the additional assistance for like, hey, this is how this works. Here's how this is done. Because a lot of the physics and things they were attempting hadn't necessarily been done in that genre to that extent. So having them just go off the way they did is pretty cool. That's Sangrelith ore. And the last little bit of rock over here, and then we'll go to the store. Make sure we're not missing out on anything. Because these berries are entirely new. I need to pay my employee. I'm going to get level 10 by the end of this in-game day. That's going to be cool. Soul berries, huh? Wonder if it's because I have 1,600 of the other berry that they were like, let's change. Nope, the tree's now white. That tree was pink before. It is now white. Where are you at? Buster, there you go. Hello. Good morning. Good day. All that good stuff. Got our chickens over here. All of our dawn feathers. Thanks for the eggs. Tornado will give you 3. You can rename every chicken, should you feel inclined to do so. I've thought about renaming one of the chickens to one of our Geek Variants members. Not like just a subscriber, but one of our members, but haven't pulled the trigger on that yet. Haven't had the conversation with said individual to like, hey, is that okay? Is this something you'd be interested in? You know, just kind of a thank you that you get to be kind of an in-game character that we visit every day. So we can rename just about anyone, so... Man, this store is big now. What we need to take our 10 bucks right here. Kind of like the Mario thing. I rolled a 2. That's trash. There's 130 bucks right there. You've been paid, buddy. You're welcome. These are bag of holding on our... do it on the Lavendrite shard. Shards go in here. And then they come out really nice and fancy and beautiful. And then you take your ore and you put that in the smelter. So any of the ore you've got, I'll just use Manasite. 1 crate, fills up the whole thing. Beautifully done. I throw these on the ground even though the pit of... Buster, what are you doing in here? You know we don't let cats in here. Well, you did remind me though that I need to go get Teddy. I was concerned with the giant juggernaut of a character, probably a god of some kind, of this universe, was just chilling there. Come here, Teddy. This is one of the rescued teddy bears that you can find. It just gets dumped on your doorstep one day and it's like, hey, with your love and affection, it can be raised back to health. So of course, I'm raising it back to health because I'm not a monster. You're gonna hang out here. I'll let you look at everybody as they enter. There you go. Mittens, what are you doing? This is not a pet store. Why is this happening? Guys. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Can't get nothing done. I got a bubble outside. I got 2 cats inside. I don't even know what you are, buddy, truth be told, but you're cool. I just don't know what you are. And I got a bear on the counter. Life's wild. Life comes at you fast. But while I'm contemplating some existential crisis, we'll get our day started. The day doesn't start till you do that, by the way. So you can literally forage from here to the island, here all the way to the castle front. There is no limit except for some out-of-boundary stuff. I think it gets redirected back, but I found out-of-boundarium as one of the stones, so I think they anticipated you going pretty far out of play. There's my soul berries. How we doing? Good here. Didn't necessarily want the fairy to find me, but I did hit 10 to it, so that's my problem. Down we go to the stone, and then we'll run up to the shop and start taking actual inventory on like how the day is going. There's that. More. I had sun glow from the last one, and I got more sun glow from this one, which is that lightish yellow that kind of looks like a lemon yellow. Stop staring at me. God, you are just menacing as all heck. I don't know how, I don't know why, you just are. I already tended the chickens. So I'll go up to the top of the hill. These were the berries that were growing in my backyard, but now aren't. They're another kind of berry altogether. And I have, you know, almost 2,000 of them, so I'll definitely be selling them at some point. So look at this. This is crazy. Your arms descend in the ocean, but you're floating without legs. The blue fairy is over there on that island on the backside, and the red fairy is almost out of bounds, right on this hillside, right adjacent to it, if you're curious. This is available on Steam. Thanks for following me again, Buster. I don't know how you got up here, but you did. So that's something. And yeah, you can fly a little bit from if you jump from heights, but as you can see, we're slowly and gradually being brought down. And you can go back down. Alright. About to level up with the next one. Oh, jeez. That is crazy. Excuse me, pardon me. Beautiful. Level 10. Look at us go. One day at a time, just passing through. Alright. Out of my way. Out of my way. I gotta... Do I even have any of those? I'm about to be out, so I'll have to start actually putting out the ghost berries. Which, now that I'm doing it, I'm complaining. Yeah, I've run a successful shop, so now I get to complain. It's like the comic store owner who got into business to run the comic book shop and is like, no one's really buying all my stuff, or they're buying from everybody else. It's like, well, if you weren't disgruntled at the counter, more people would probably be here. But that's, you know, your business. You run it the way you want. Just don't cry that things are going the way you hoped they were going to, where you ran a successful business. Make it make sense. There's that. I bought another thing of gauntlets. Kind of look like Monster Hunter style gauntlets, truth be told. Now there's a built-in place to store things. Swords, very nice. Potions are doing beautifully. There you go. It looks a little bit better that way, in my opinion. Back to the corner. He's buying all my magic potions. Make everybody at 15. I guess everybody wants to be at 19. And we get one that's at 20. That's fine. And once again, my bows are gone. So there's daggers, bows. Beautifully done. And I need more swords now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to hire an inventory person here shortly. There's just no other way about it. Because now that I restock the gauntlets, nobody wants any. I I'm a victim of my own success. Yeah, that'll do. And my cat, for some reason, is still here, just living their best life. Like, I guess they decided they were coming with Dad to work day, and that's just what it is. But hey, this store welcomes geese and goats. I'm trying to think of the animal that was constantly being here. The geese I'm very wary of. I don't know why. It's just like you see geese in real life and you're like, they're up to something. But what that is, you don't really know. You're just onto them. Okay, you're doing good. Good, that's empty now, so I can go to my bag of this. What do I... Bag of storage. Produce, we'll take out. Ghost berries. How you doing? You look lovely. Stock that all the way to the gills. I should honestly stock them like this, front to back in the middle. I'll probably change that up so you can actually see the bows as like displayed, because where it currently is it's a little off, right? It's not just me. Alright, now that we're refueled, get a dagger, a sword, and let's load it up. Beautifully done. This mountain is getting out of control. They are just taking so much stuff. Just that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, the mountain has spilled over to the people. I'll grab another thing of daggers. Music still hasn't changed yet. I thought it would be nighttime by now and we'd be cruising for more relaxation, but I haven't hit that time yet. There we go. He's buying all the swords. My goodness. I can't keep these things stocked on the shelf to save my life. Here we go. Beautiful. There's the relaxation music that everyone knows and was looking forward to. Magic potions, fine. They sell way better than health potions. Apparently no one is planning on getting hurt. They'll just use magic to heal themselves. It's fine. So that's how they're living their lives. That goes here. Okay, somehow we're running out of daggers again. I think this is like my 4th or 5th crate of it. That is wild. There you go. Are you gonna keep doing this to me? I'll keep putting things back on the shelf. Don't threaten me with a good time. I got nothing but time. There's another 10, 12, 12. And boom. There we go. Everyone's doing... Means you can go home at any time. I left the door open. Maybe that's how you ended up here in the first place. Oh, you're just gonna keep following me. That's cool. I ain't mad at it, though. There's this. How you doing? What an insane business day. Last customer went from literally having $120 to $1,200. I'm gonna start reorganizing because these should be off the wall. Cat. Alright, well that's a glitch. The cat is now part of the produce. I mean, I guess that's just how we're gonna stock things. Put you right here, tip to tip. Okay, the cat is free, thank goodness. Little back-to-back action here. Is it even? It doesn't look even. Looks like I missed by just that much. No, it's just when you run it the other way, it looks insanely different because we're missing the one up top to make it even. Move this over here. Everybody's doing good. And this one is going to get moved from here all the way there. One more. There you go. Beautifully done. Now I need to buy another horizontal display. And another thing for my bows. That looks about right. There's a crate to be had. Now we've got it going. Yep, everybody's matching. Tip to tip. I got 1,200 bucks though, so what can we do while I'm thinking about it? I said I was going to do something involving storage. So, well, technically, I can't even afford a new expansion. I was going to say that would be interesting. Upgrade contracts. Let's do a contract pertaining to the produce display for one. And then we'll add another thing for the alchemist. I think that's the best way of going about it. Produce display, single tall, produce display, double. Yeah, so that's gonna cover everybody. Yeah, that's literally this. The whole storage issue resolved all in one go. So we'll just move all these ghost berries. We'll keep the same exact display. Because we're not running out of these, so it's not a big deal. We'll just literally go from one to the other. Not a big issue. The cat, however, is somehow blocking me physically from moving from place to place. That part is a little crazy. Oh, there we go. It finally let me continue on with my travel path. There you go. And one more ought to do it. Here we go. That's gonna go over here. Just that. Box that up. And back in the bag of holding. This will come over naturally as it should. So the produce and everything is where it should be. I need to do something about this. Just because I can't access anything. It was fun when there wasn't a lot of stuff. But now that we are at more of an egregious amount of products, probably not the best idea to store things that way. What else did we unlock? We have, oh wow. Yikes. That's gonna be chaotic. We don't have enough space for all that display. We can bump swords down to here. People won't know the difference. You're good, you're good. We can fit two there. I don't think I'll be able to get the bows knocked down, though, so I think that's gonna be where our issue inherently lies. So I'll buy 1, 2, 3. Those 3 need to be bought. We need, for that, 2 horizontal displays. Yeah, Let's go 3. I'm seeming to be impartial to them. Just because it seems a little bit better. Put you literally flush with the other one. Another horizontal display. We'll put you next to the other gauntlets. See if that does anything for us. And the very last one we'll put over by the other daggers. I think that will be kind of fitting. Let's see how everything fits. That's the main issue. These are swords, so they're gonna go there. This cat cannot get enough of me today. So having them displayed like that is cooler, in my mind. But I wouldn't say it's necessarily better. The daggers definitely look better this way. Still the same amount, though. So that's something to consider. And then these knuckles, how we... Huh. Not bad. Not bad. I'm okay with that. Adding bows here will be interesting. I'm gonna move you guys over. Did I get that right the first time? Nope, it's off center. See, if I got that right the first time, that would have been shocking. No, it says it's centered, but it's not. It's like you gotta be off to be right. Scoot you a little bit this way, so my gauntlets aren't so squished in. We can really compact them, because they don't really do anything too crazy. Swords are doing fine. I don't really think it's beneficial, necessarily, to have the swords like this. I think they should be the other way. But that's fine. We'll make it work the best we can. The daggers fit nicely. We're going to get 2 more horizontals with the new bow, and call that good. Oh, that's bag of storage. I need the summoning. Display 2 horizontals. Go into the weapons. Get 2 iron leaf bows. I don't know why I started with those. Get out of here. Boom. We are no longer centered at all. Everyone is lopsided. There you go. It's better. Let's see how they fit. They look exactly the same as the other ones. But this is iron leaf and that is ash leaf. Even though these are definitely more expensive. And then just like everything else, we will get back to back. There you go. It's crazy they'd have to go off kilter to make it look right. But at the same time, so it works. This needs like 1 space more to the right. I think that'll do it. One more right here. There you go. Now it fits the way it's supposed to. Everybody's happy. Arrows, bows, all that good stuff. Why is there another thing of bows? I'm gonna put that away. So don't have any more space. I am maxed out. There's not much that can be done. And I need to save whatever money I have left over to pay my employees. My Teddy, Mittens. Buddy, you did a great job today. Let's go outside and go back home. There's a unicorn in front of my house. Stay right there. I want to see what this is about. Alrighty. It gave me some fresh lunacite. Alright, I guess that's a thing. Just doing what we can out here. Not bad at all. Let's go pick up our favorite bear before anything else crazy happens. That guy's still there. Let's go back to the house. Put you on the treasure chest. Let you live your life. There you go. And now we sleep for the day. Summer, day 13. The fairy is still here. Alright. And I do need to take a quick little break. Let's see here. So I'll go back to the main menu real quick. I just saved, so we're good there. I'll have to quit the application just for a second. I'll be right back, folks. And we're back. Let me pull back up Teddy's Haven. We'll get back on. We're on summer. Day 12. Make sure everything picks up beautifully. 3, 2. Yep, beautiful. Yep, day 13. Resume. So I just finished saving. Pull the keyboard back out. Good morning, Teddy. How you doing? Mittens is back inside. And the tree guy. The tree guy's back, and now there's a rock guy. Alright, Teddy, I am going to escort you to the store. Then, we're gonna see what the hootenanny is going on out here. We have 2 giant creatures. Trying to see what's going on with our store. Why is Mittens coming with me to work now? We don't necessarily need a store mascot. We technically have Teddy. Is what it is. They told me to keep a close eye on him, so that's why he's going with me to and from the store. actually got a space behind the counter now, so put you right here, let you relax out of the foot traffic. You stay here. What do you want, giant tree? You were here a while ago. I want to see what the fuss is about. I've never seen the red one before. That golem-like creature. So I want to see what he has to say as well. Now that it's summer, soul berries are available for harvesting. Hey Buster, how you doing? Our chickens. Yeah, that was him saying hi, I guess. All my cats are following me to the giant tree guy. They have 0 survival instincts. How are we doing, giant tree? Verdhorn, greetings again. Let me tell you of a fire I did not stop. Why didn't you stop it? It burned through a dry grove, one I'd grown with care, leaf by leaf. At first I raged, but the flames danced clean, not dry. When it was done, the soil was richer, the air sweeter, and the seeds I thought lost began to stir. Sometimes destruction is only change in disguise. Thank you for letting me speak this softly. Are you speaking this softly? You are rumbling my eardrums right now. Increased profits and fruit harvest. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. My negative survival cats, they're out here ready to risk it all for no reason. Take these stones, the Sangrolith, and see what that guy is up to. Because we had Patch just the other day who was behind that whole giant mountainside doing who knows what. How are you? You are menacing. Still no legs, though. They're not going to give you guys legs. This is Velvanite, which I have never seen before. So, of course, I'm going to harvest it, especially with our bonuses where we're getting like 5 berries per pluck. What's up, giant mythical rock individual? What can I do for you? Star shard is found where witches fell and stayed. It hums with what might be, not what was. Hold it close and speak nothing. Thank you. Increase profits by 15% as well, and my mining amount +3, so it's 5 per rock again. Everybody is just really, really friendly today, I guess. They said your store needed all the boons, so we gave you the ant back and the golem. Just 'cause. That's just how they feel things needed to be run. Don't know why, but it is. Are these oranges now instead of apples, or are these still sun apples? Still sun apples. There's nothing back there, so we're good. I'll take these berries while I'm thinking about them. Then we will go over here. Everybody's good here. Down we go. Good stuff all the way around. Beautiful, beautiful. Love that for us. We are doing nothing but winning today. A lot of interesting things happening throughout the stream as well, so that definitely helps. More mana sight in these rocks. That's what that light clear blue was. This is Sangrolith, because it's that weirder shade of red. And let's go ahead and grab some more berries. And from there, we will see what needs to be done throughout our workday. So I gotta pay everybody, and that's gonna be another 130 out of my pocket. But the profits are increased by 15% from him talking about the fire he didn't stop, and 15% from this dude just telling me something I already knew about the star shards. So, very interesting on that front. Thanks for all the berries. You guys are doing great. Everybody's here. We're stocked up. Sort of. I still need another dagger shelf, and I need another shelf for swords. I probably just buy the shelves once I've got 15 or higher. We buy the shelves now. don't. The game said no. So, we'll just have to wait. We're coming here for some... What shards are we going to put in today? It's going to be a kind of shard. I need to put it... I'm going to take the Umbersite ore, actually, when I'm thinking about it. It'll be a beautiful color. There's that. And I need to start putting everything there now. I need my shards. Levendrite? Nah, let's do Lunacite. And in you go. Beautiful. Those are decently stocked. Buddy's paycheck. Summoners paid. I am actually kind of low. Must have just wanted to leave things a little on the low side. No matter what happens, this can work out. That's fair. Gonna create a Kakarotos. We don't, not as full as we should be. I think 50 was top, 48 was topped off. Rest in there, you're full, you're full. You're not full. I did not do a very good job of restocking. So of course I leveled up as I say that. It won't stop moving, so 6 it is. Forever. Eternally. Match market price. Match market price, thanks. I don't want to be losing money on these. They make them bright green so you know what's right, what's wrong. And, guys, you don't need to be here for the workday. Crazy, crazy cats. Crazy, crazy cats. Potion of stamina and a potion of clarity. So that's interesting. I need to save up for the tall double shelf. Sorry for hitting the mic. That's going to be something, as well as the horizontal display, that we can make things work a little bit better. Another bin of devastation. I can have 2 of those. I don't know why I would need 2 of those, unless I wanted to put one like literally here and like put another one over by the other pieces of furniture, and so I can be aware of what is what. But apparently this... What's up? Wait, are you okay? Okay, she's moving. Everybody's doing good, everyone's having a fun time. Everything's priced fairly. Good stuff. Love to see it. Spend all my money right there. Loading up on gauntlets. They don't even like the new gauntlets, or the new swords yet, or the new daggers. Someone already bought some of the new bows. That makes things pretty self-explanatory. That those are going to be hot ticket items. The profit margin on them is nice as well. Why are you not stocking? Huh, curious. The middle one won't go. I didn't realize Nami was in our store. Nice One Piece reference there for those who enjoyed that. Okay, you're buying all my quivers. Gauntlets is now restocked. Boom. Got 2 things done in 1 trip. Nice. Not nice. Daggers, very good. Sheesh. My bows again. I just finish getting those set up. And those will always go 4 high, the other one won't. So I think there's something wrong with how I have it set up on display. Sorry, my shoulders got really stiff there for a second. So that's all on me. That's just not taking care of myself properly. Boom. Alright. And now you have a home. Are people still buying my swords? Yes, they are. All at once. Let's see. No need to fear, everyone. I am here. Now we're semi-stocked up there. I still need to save up for a new shelf, because that one's gonna go crazy with the new potions. 18, there you go. 19, 20, and odd number. So close, but so far away. Well, it eventually landed at 16. Because last time I hit it so many times, it shot out of the case and then just disappeared. So that's pretty awesome. It was not. I didn't get to use it for the whole rest of the day. Just got a little perturbed there. Purchase crates of everybody. Because they're taking all my stuff. Literally. They like the goods. Now the window's kind of busted. There's that one. Ah, crud. What happened there? I stocked the wrong things with the wrong stuff. There's only 2 of the expensive ones, and there's 4 of the inexpensive ones. I'm sure an eagle-eyed observer saw that and was just like, wow, really? He didn't notice? I had no idea. Didn't have the faintest. Now, unfortunately, I do, and it's not good. Not good, folks. I should have paid attention to prices. That would have been a pretty strong indication of what's what. I bought a bunch of the... I'll have to... Oh, someone took all my swords. Oh my goodness. Purchase a crate of that. Crate over you. I'll buy 2 crates of the cheap ones, because I just realized I needed so many. Rather foolishly, I might add. There's that. That works better. Fire. This guy. 670s go there. The $9 ones go elsewhere. How are we doing? I set up this display all wrong and it has completely backfired the day. It's supposed to be 3 and 3 of the cheap and the good ones. It is 4 and 2 the other way. So it's not going well. I'll have to fix that inventory issue at another moment that I am able to. There's my swords. Sword. Get 2 of those. Excuse me, pardon me. Nice and full now. Over back here. Run on over here. Everyone is nice and fully stocked and supplied. Grab another one of the 670s. Fully stocked. I should technically let that one go empty and then just swap it out with the other one, pretend like I knew what I was doing the whole time. But you'll know. There's the $9 one. And that's still full. Alright, what happened here? Oh, there's the nice relaxing music, so I will calm it down just a bit, as they are still frantically shopping through the wares of the store to the point I have nothing I can do to assist and or stop them. I almost ran out of potatoes again. Well, these are like the onions. The potatoes are adjacent. That should be full shortly. There you go. Bag of holding, just so I don't waste product. Here are the expensive bows. No one's buying them. I think they know my plan. They are on to me. Not buying the expensive daggers either, or even the expensive swords. They do, however, like the expensive gauntlets. First time I've had to resupply that, though, so I should take some heart there. There's the expensive one. You guys are the inexpensive. Put that there. Take all these expensive ones. Move it on the back. There, now it's set up the way it's supposed to be. $9 ones on the back. Affordable ones on the front. That way, it's not like I'm trying to suggest to sell you something, it just worked out that way. Beautifully done. Last, what, 3 customers? Yep. And we can finally rest for the day. 1,500 bucks. 1,500 bucks. That's crazy. Well done. Our cats followed us from home and from the home where he stays. So I fixed that issue. There you go, Teddy. Now what am I going to do with this extra 1,500 bucks? The store is filling up. So what we're going to do is spend 1,400 of it right here and now. And it got a nat 20, so they liked my decision. Now we're in business. Swords can go here. Potions. You're gonna turn. I'm gonna buy a whole nother rack for potions, so I have an idea on that. The other swords will have to kind of be stuck together here, because I think that's what will be best. I don't have enough for getting new lighting, so I'll just have to kind of make the lighting work as best we can. That one's a little bit flush with the others. There you go. The produce, on the other hand, I need to figure out where the heck to put you, because you're not really... That actually works, and it opens up the store. Incredibly, I still get a view. It's a good spot. These swords, however, I want to have them kind of be like a side piece. Like that. So I'll get another rack at some point, and whoop, that'll go there. The other swords are on these walls. The gauntlets, I'm going to get another, at some point it'll go right here, similar to this one. It's not going to be a big deal, but it'll be a bigger deal, and I can fix what's going on with my dagger situation, because it's not ideal. Not ideal. I have a lot of unused space, and I need to make the most of it. If I turn the arrows the other direction, might actually help the store's flow. So let's try this. You're gonna go here. You can be close to the other one. But I need you to be off kilter, because when you're off kilter is when you actually hit flush with the other one. Don't know how, just that's how that works. The $9 ones are gonna go facing that way. touching, but nothing crazy. You're gonna go here. Boom. Beautifully done. Now for the last one. Nice and lovely. Not on top. Don't automatically default. Okay, we'll have to run it around. Excuse me. Huh. First try. Technically. Now I've got room for gauntlets, and I can start kind of putting the weapons in a more secluded way, as opposed to what we're doing. Now I see why, like, oh, I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? There we go. It's like, somehow I was inside of the gauntlets. There's nowhere to go. No moves to be had. I was just there. For all eternity. Nice gauntlets. Can be pretty up close and personal with the other ones. Swords, I can bring you onto this side of the store. Because the quivers go here. That's fine. The potions area is going to look bare. There's not really a good way of saying it. I have more potions I want to buy, but the weapons are selling better. So we're just kind of in this weird spot with it. How about there? Look at it from the front. Yeah, basically nothing. Come here. Put you on that beam. You're on that one. Lighting is as spread out as I think I can get it. There we go. Everyone is on one of the 2x4s going perpendicular. That's there. Everything else is just gonna have to go into the bag of storage for the night. So I keep the produce off the ground. Well, products, not produce. These are literal weapons for the fantasy game. And in you go. Now that day is done and over with, and I am sufficiently broke, we'll grab Teddy, who loves me even more now for just existing. What a guy. Say goodnight to the giant tree, and the rock fellow, golem, there it is, that was doing his thing. You go here. Grab some more berries over in this section just cause. And then we will turn in for the day in the game. You can never have too many soul berries, and make sure the thing's stocked up. The doors will close for the store automatically at the end of the night, so you don't gotta worry about too much. Head out inside. Teddy's in. Cat, nowhere to be found, but they'll show up when they need to. They always start the day back here, so let's get on to the next day. Alright, good morning, Teddy. Is there anybody outside my window today? Nope. Cat did not return home last night. So, that is quite peculiar. Pardon? Let's see what that's all about. Alright, I'm gonna get Teddy inside the shop, though, for safety. And then I'm gonna go see what the hootenanny is this dragon all about. What in the tomfoolery are you doing all the way up there, sir? Or madam, I don't know. Oh, you're a girl dragon. You know, Shrek. Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Floating island now over there. That's something. Cats, I guess, just want to hang out here. There's your spot. Keep an eye on them, buddy. Cats, hello. or foe? Everybody has been friends so far, so... I haven't found these night blush berries before, so that's something. What are we doing up there? What could you possibly be doing? Tiger melon. Leveled up there. Huh. You are rather impressive looking, even for a dragon. Shout out to Tarkir Dragonstorm for Magic the Gathering. This kind of looks like, instead of the blue, they went with black for Niv Mizzet. That's that. And here you. That is Pebble Bright ore. We're gonna hop up here. I can't talk to him yet. I gotta get to the high ground, so. The same trick we used last time. Basically Skyrim physics it. Whenever you reach a problem in Skyrim you can't handle, just start jumping like a madman. Yeah. Okay, these cats are following me. Alright. Don't know what they're doing here, but they're in fact here. There we go. I'm almost at the dragon. We're almost there. He's staring at me the entire way. I can hear him. Hello, impressive dragon. You look angry. How can I be of assistance? What's up, dog? His name's Ruby. Shopkeeper, have I told you about the storm that tried to outfly me? It chased me through the clouds, loud and proud, full of thunder and teeth. So I danced with it. We spun together until the sky turned gold, and the wind forgot to be afraid. The rain clapped like applause. I didn't win, but I didn't need to. I lived louder than the storm. That's the story. Thank you for letting it stretch its wings again. 15% profits and an increased tending amount by +3. Thank you for your time, Ruby. I appreciate you. Now, isn't there... I thought there was rabbits up here. I guess not. I haven't found it yet. Since I got a bonus to tending and I'm already out here, I'll say hello to the Game Grumps and get extra from their amount here. Those cats were just falling with me. Thank goodness they're just immune to all fall damage. There is Danny, giving me radiant scales as always. Thanks, bud. And Aaron. Aaron seemed to be happier about the tending than normal, so I'm not mad at that. What we will do, once I get that itch on my finger, teleport home, just to save a little bit of time. Ruby's going to be overlooking the store for the day, just from a managerial standpoint, I guess. Probably like, why are you so broke all the time? It's because I keep overspending on growing the store, because I keep buying more stuff that I don't need. Like, I need to get these new potions. So, we are going to be having a fantastic time with that. Okay, it's that floating island. I was like, is it getting dark in here? Is the game messing up? Is that just me? No, it's this giant island that is floating closer and closer to us by the day. Don't know what it's up to, but we know it's up to something. Hey buddy, I don't have enough for my store because now it's bigger, so I can't afford some of it. On my bag of storage, we'll take the amber root ore. We'll take that. load that son of a gun up. That'll be beautiful when it's done. Then from there, we need to take... Oh, I already did Lunacite. I think Lunacite's probably the only one I have a lot of. Oh, there we go, Star Shard. Top this off. Beautifully done. And I need another crate of these because I'm desperately low. 13, get that to 13. 14, 14, 14. Bottom two would be 15, 15. The other ones would be there. 13s. There. Beautiful. Use one thing to make it that's beautiful. Sword's coming along. Candle of time? Okay, there he goes. Like, please react. Otherwise I can't open the store. Well, that's opening. We'll go tend our chickens. Thanks for all the soul berries. Buster's supposed to live out here, but Buster usually is now following me around for I don't know what reason. Tornado, hello. Dawn Feathers. There's that one. Everything is beautiful. Everything is lovely. The tree's now white. It was pink when the game started, if I recall correctly. Grab the last of these and we'll run back to the store and start stocking up because, well, people are buying a lot of stuff. Beautiful game, huh? You can go all the way basically to that castle over there. There's a deep hidden valley over there. They reward you for going out of bounds in this area. There's a whole island over there. And there's Ruby still staring at us for some unknown reason. Keep resupplying. Need that energy today. This game and its music is just putting me out on a Friday. Our first adventure has checked out, so it's time to check back in personally and see what we're doing. Alright. Is what in the tarnation? How did that happen? Come here. I will not be out of quivers. Not on my watch. Need to get another furnace and put it over here. I was making fun of myself for that idea. I was like, how lazy am I? You know what? That's just maybe smart. It might be the right move. Now we don't have to run from one end of the store to the other. Gauntlets. I need 2 of those. There you go. Don't just say I didn't do nothing for you. Swords are fine. The $6.70 bows is just going. The people know what they want, and it's cheap bows. They don't really like the expensive ones nearly as much. Is that a giraffe? You have giraffes now? Alright, well, anyway. If I see a giraffe with a bow, I'm just gonna be so confused. Like, how are you even holding it? Whatever. That's your burden to bear, and I'm just here. Just trying to keep you guys all happily supplied. What's that? There's these expensive bows that I put in the back, because I was kind of, like, not suggestive selling it, but people are into it. I don't know who put the giraffes here. I don't know. I just work here. 2 things of daggers. And a thing of swords. Well, even the really nice display swords are selling. Okay. I didn't think anyone was actually going to buy those. Alright, well. It's going to be one of those days, huh? Giraffe, I don't know how you're going to use a sword. I'm just going to be honest with you. It wasn't really part of the calculations on how things are done. You guys better be being nice to Teddy over there. Just living his best life, just doing his best thing over here. What do we got? There's that. Beautifully done. Now we can go ahead and trash it. 2 of those. Just fill up this whole shelf. It's fine. That's what's best. Need to bring the shelf forward as well. There you go. Everything's now easily accessible by them. I was planning on buying another rack of these, or at least another rack to display these, but they seem to have beaten me to the punch. There. They're buying potions and spades. They like know exactly where I'm gonna be, and then where I'm not is where they shop. So I think you're the expensive bow because you should be on top. Make sure the price stays the same. Yep. Beautiful. There's that. The other ones are gonna go over here. I need more of them because someone bought like 5 bows. I don't know why, but you did. You realistically only need 1 bow. But what do I know? There's that. Regular swords as well. Almost out of health potions. I don't know how these fell on the floor. I blame the goat. Swords. The goat is buying a sword. Okay. You live your life. There you go. I am barely keeping up. It is not going well. I'll put it that way. It has not been the easiest of times to play. Oh my goodness, what happened here? I looked away for 2 seconds. There was some fully stocked, and then all of a sudden there wasn't. What in the hootenardy? Hootenardy? That's the word of the day. Ask me how to spell it, I don't know. I just work here. Everybody's happy. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Everyone was fast as lightning. Fast as lightning. Clearing out my store and inventory. How did they take all my expensive bows? I literally went through them all. Oh, these are the cheap ones. Somehow the cheap ones got on top. Okay. Back out here. Boom. Are you the expensive one or a cheap one? Cheap. Just kidding. Expensive. He says cheap rather confidently. Foolishly. Last one. Where are we at? There you go. There's that. Why are there so many people here? It's like I should be excited, but I am getting overwhelmed. I was just trying to move that crate so I can see what the heck I need. Regular swords, how you doing? Beautifully done, pardon me, out of the way. These curved daggers. Someone is still taking all my bows. They are taking my items. Like crazy. There you go. Finishing off the day. Gauntlets, there you go. Made a friend and all that fun stuff. Alright, my potions should hold out. Need another thing of daggers. Kind of run back through these shelves. Because basically now I just need to spend money to get things kind of, not restocked in a way, but amplified. Because I still need to buy a whole new shelf, which I'll forgot to pay my thing for the day. Nope, nope, get out of there. My goodness. It's not a bag of storage, I didn't buy one. Moving around like a madman, I need a tall double shelf. There we go. All the product will be up there, because I'm going to add more potions. Because those are selling. Okay, another quiver. Last couple customers, we'll let them kind of work their way through things. Come here. What am I doing? You can tell that my brain has hit the tired phase where it's like we're no longer at optimal functioning. So we'll probably finish doing inventory today, and then we'll call stream from there. I can tell already that I am fading. And it's best to do that before you try and push through something that you know you shouldn't. Because when you're streaming, mistakes live on forever. So let's not push that too much. That's gonna go here. Scoot this down. Scoot you down here. You're gonna go over here. And you're gonna scoot as well. Just a little bit closer. We'll have two things of gauntlets, all nice and set up. Swords are fine. No one bought any more of these daggers, so that's a little unfortunate, but that's fine. Wow, what a day. So first things first, we're gonna resupply everybody. So we're good in there. Those two will make it work. Load it up on gauntlets. Barbarian-esque adventures. Got swords pointing in two different directions, so I think that's pretty cool. Gauntlets, that's a little close. Can I scooch it just a hair? Looks better. I need one of you as well. And one more thing of daggers. That'll do it. Spend basically all my money before I even open up the store on the next day. There's these guys. Yep, 670 all the way across the board. Won't make that mistake again. Daggers. Right here. Top that one off too. Beautiful. The other one's a little short, but eh. Now I need to buy some new potions, because that's holding me back here. Potion of stamina and potions of clarity. Come here. Purple is going to go next to the pink ones. It just makes sense. We're only going to do a couple rows of those. Those will last pretty well. Go down here. And tidy, beautifully placed. And we're gonna go 3 of these, we're gonna go 3 of those as well. I know it's an unpopular choice. There we go. But it's what we're gonna do. Because there's some journals that I need to place in the world as well from the upgrade that I bought. Journal is here. Alchemist field journals. It feels like they just kind of belong right up there next to the potions for the time being until I get another shelf added. In which case then they'll display prominently probably here, and then this will be brought up, so it's 4 and 4 of each. Not bad, not bad at all. Now, I need another bin of devastation. Because running things back along stuff is not really working for me. can I put my trash can? I can't place it on the wall. The other one is. I guess not on this one. We'll just have to put my bin of devastation there. Kind of work with it. Because I can't put it like by the customers. I could put it there. I'll just need to put it in the middle here. It's like it acts as an extra light, if you think about it that way, you know? It looks kind of nice, a little quaint. Got our gauntlets, got our swords, our journals. I need to do one quick thing, though, while I'm thinking about it. These need to go to market price. I hit buy another crate. I don't know why I did that. See? Market price. Confirm. There we go. I guess we're just gonna top this off then. It just seems fitting. Get that, and that one's pretty close to full, so call it good. Whatever is kind of left over is just gonna be kind of left over in certain areas. Bag of storage. And there we go. I'll grab more ghost berries and put those out for produce as well. Because I foraged those not too long ago. Fruit, ghost berries. There we go. And boom. Love it so. Not really a huge market upkeep on those, but like, you don't buy them, so it's not a big deal. Like, if you lose out on them in the grand scheme of things, it could always be much worse. There's 24. The other one's already at 24, so I will have some left over for me. 2 crates. Are you causing a thunderstorm? Just don't do that. Dang it, Ruby. That dragon blessed us with extra profits throughout the day for listening to the story about how it defeated a storm in a chase. So, yeah, I'm just as confused as you are, folks. There you go. That'll have to do. It's off, but it'll do. Gauntlets are basically full. Bows were nice and close to it. I need another display for daggers, though. Oops. Turn this one here. And we'll put the other one facing the opposite position. I think that would be optimal. So get another horizontal shelf. And there. I'll just hit this, purchase crate. Make it really simple on ourselves. Don't want to overthink it more than we possibly could have. There you go. Good stuff. I like that for us. Things are working out in our favor, as they should. Got a nat 20 over here. Not much else to really be done. I still have 600 bucks. Do I just hold on to it? Do I do an upgrade? I don't know. I'm looking in the bag of holding if I'm trying to figure out upgrades. Displays. I have produce already double wide. I got the double talls. Decoration. I could put banners up to make the store a little bit flashier. Crafting, I could turn wool into that. Take stone and randomly turns it into ore. That's curious. Couldn't afford anything the next day, though. Berries into jam. I do have a ton of berries. And I could make a home for bees. Take the berries into jam, because I got a lot of those. And then I don't need to paint right now. I think that might be actually asking too much from us. Berry into jam. Because that's my jam, yo. Can I put this on the counter? Right next to my other items. It's like, if I'm not going to use this as a register, I might as well use it to actually see what I'm doing. Let's see, it's kind of barren, like by comparison with everything else. Do I just get another thing of swords and just do it? Do a thing? Full send. I just have too much money sitting in the purse, so it's like, probably should. I think that's enough space. We'll find out. Setting up is going to be the pain. Because to make them centered with each other, at least on the map, you have to do it off-kilter. Because like you see how the one square there is just off. Makes it centered. Don't know how, don't know why, just does. Alright, swords, are you gonna fit though? Everybody's touching, but I'll make it a little more spacious. You guys are a little snug. And then, whoop. Yep, same thing on both sides. They're just a little too close. Want a little bit more out of that. So you are going to go about there. That way you look a little bit more like where you're supposed to be. And I see it's off kilter again, but it fits perfectly. It's crazy how that works. It just does. But now I'm so fascinated by the workday that I'm deciding if we go one more day. You know what? I got enough in the tank left to go one more day. So, come here, Teddy. You adorable bear, you. Let's go on over. What is that noise? Oh. A meteor has hit in my backyard again. I'm gonna say again because it's like the third or fourth time it's happened. Stay there, Teddy, where it's safe. I'm going to go investigate and see what happens. Because you see that glow just over the horizon. Let's go see, well, just over the hill, not the horizon. What am I saying? And investigate what that is. So what the heck is all this fuss? Take my Tiger Melon one here as well. Turn that into a jam starting tomorrow. Good old Star Shard. Gotta love it. Upgraded my mining. And you can get the big one as well. So if the Dragon Ruby had blessed us with mining, we could have really been in for a huge series of luck. But no dice, unfortunately, there. Got that glowing ore floating up there. Oh, to live in a world full of magic, simple as this. Nice and relaxing. It would be a heck of a time and a heck of an adventure. Looks like there's a flaming unicorn you can see on the top of that hill over there. One appears in each random spot, I want to say every single night. It just sometimes you don't feel like running all the way over there and foraging or talking to that individual. Because the reward is so minuscule, it's not really a huge return. And what you had going on, and somehow my cat Mittens is gone. Ran off with Buster to go do who knows what. So it was an indoor cat for the first 2 episodes, but it's now outdoor. So, close the door. And then we'll save and we'll get one more day in because you guys are actually hanging out with us on this lovely Friday, as always, because YouTube's algorithm suggests it. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Okay, cool. That's over with. Let's get day 15 ongoing. Morning, Teddy. My cat is still not here. Alright, so I guess that's a thing. Yesterday was a giant dragon behind my house. Nope, Ruby's gone. I don't see anything venturing off in the backyard area. There's no giant summoning. So I wonder what exactly we are dealing with out here. Those are chickens. We'll go tend to them. There's no golem over there. Might just be an actual ordinary start to the day for once. Because like this entire episode has been pretty crazy as far as what's been available happening to us. We've had a whole series of just random events. Dawn Feathers, how you doing? Morning Chickens. I can rename them to anything I want. Just haven't. Tornado, good morning. Tornado gives you 3 eggs. All the other ones give you a singular egg. No one on the top of the hill. No one at the bottom. I don't see anybody over here. Those are just regular stuff to mine. What's at the top of the hill? There's gotta be something going on. Because I swear one of the days, Teddy's family, the bear that lives, and I forgot to move from area to area, is they were up here kind of having a little makeshift funeral, even though he's very much alive. So maybe they had another member of their family pass? I don't know. It's kind of sad considering this is just a fantasy supermarket simulator. And if you don't like jumps, look away. You can literally float though. Just double press on the spacebar and you'll be floating around in no time. So let's open the store, get those shenanigans over with, keep the supermarketing actually happening. There we go. Go get Teddy, the real star of the show. We'll turn these soul berries into jam. I think that will be interesting to do. Teddy, there you are. Good morning. Sorry, I'm trying to pick you up. Thank you. I would like to bring you over into my shop, because this kind of feels like RuneScape and Supermarket Simulator had a kid. This would be it. You hang out there with Buddy behind the counter where it's safe. I need some berries. So I got fruit here. Let's take the Skydrop berries and load that up. Wow, it says my first jams are a bit lumpy, but oh so pretty. Why am I being called lumpy? That's what I want to know. We'll take some of our ore, our amber root, grab that one. Alright, goes right in here, and it'll turn into beautiful shards. Not shards, turn into refined material. And then if you take any of your shards, which is not in here, it's going to be in here. Like, say, our lunacite. Grab the crystals, load this up, and make them nice and pretty as well. Sell them for an even higher profit margin than you did before. Pay Buddy, because he's important. And we'll pay our summoning tribute. And let's get our last day of Fantasy Teddy's Haven. Incredible game on Steam, very affordable, very enjoyable, and super, super relaxing. I'd say it's honestly better than Supermarket Simulator is. Maybe a hot take, but just my opinion there. You only have to do the register for so long as well. The people that they give you for help, they're incredible. They're not slow. They don't make you have to purchase somebody else to make things go faster. You can, but it's not a forced thing, so worth noting. Purchase a crate of the expensive ones, and we'll put that out. Produce as well, just a little tip. Not selling as well as you'd think it would. Is that they'll walk around, it won't be a thing. We got gauntlets over here. Big metal gauntlets. My swords look actually pretty nice. And the shoppers have tons of space to shop over here until I can figure out what I'm going to wedge into that space. So I need to save up money and figure out which contracts we'll take on next, whether it's going to be adding toys, horticulturist, or will be more alchemical stuff. The displays have been killer. So the display 2s that got me the upgrade here to get the big shelf and the displays for these ones where you can actually see what the product is, which kind of excessively helpful. And I could literally make these smaller by just front and backing them, but I don't really see the purpose at this time. You guys gonna take all my bows or what? Got a little bit of mixing and matching going on with the customers. See, he's just fluent with it. He's just in his bag. He's in his element. He knows what the folks need. Making things happen as best as they can. Grab some of this. How we doing? Right here. Very good. 1, 2. And top that off. We'll set this off to the side. So it doesn't interrupt traffic, but it's always worth noting, just to be on the side of caution. Okay, so it does work. I just can't place it on the wall like this one has, where it has the mount for it in the pit of devastation. We meet again, goat. We meet again. Sometimes you get like goats or giraffes or geese that just shop in your store. I don't really know why. The giraffe startled me. The geese was just, I don't trust them. I could be anti-geese, I don't know. Just, I don't trust them. They shop from the store fine, but I don't know, man. There's just something about them. There is just something about them that I don't naturally trust. Grab that. Sir, you're buying all my quivers of arrows. Can you save some for the rest of the customers? You're making me spend more money than I'm comfortable spending money with. Is that... Okay, good. Bit of devastation. Okay, someone cleared out all the fancy swords. Let's go ahead and fix that situation. Bit of devastation. Goat. And gauntlets are almost full. Everybody's good here. How we doing on this? They're going right through my cheat bows really quickly. Or should I say the beginner bows, the one you start with. There's that. And go back over here. Boom. And back we go. Part of me thinks I should have put the weapons over here because I restock them more than anything. It would make a shorter walk. But, you know, hindsight is hindsight. You never get it exactly right the first time out. You wish you do, but you never do. There's these gauntlets. Nice and full. Beautiful. And then swords. 2 of those. Let's go and get this going. There we go. Some overflow. I think we'll be 1 sword short overall, but that's nothing too crazy. Nope, we're actually full. I'm okay with that. What else we got? What else do we have on deck? Alright, you're taking all my bows. See how it is? See how this is. There we go. Go over to the back side of this. 1 here, 1 here. Got 1 extra sitting around. The curved daggers are basically out. So let's fix that situation, shall we? Beautiful. Another one of you. Gauntlets are hanging in nicely. They like the new potions, I will give them that. They are selling pretty well. Or I just am under the opinion that they're selling well. Because of the... Sir, don't buy all of them. Sir, knock it off. Because there's 1 shelf missing on that one. They are rather affordable, I will say that much. Can't be too mad about it. Alright, you're topped off. Swing around. And beautiful. Love it. Somehow I'm almost out of you, so grab our onions and resupply. bag of holding, so we keep that nice and fresh for each and every customer that decides to come on through the store. We'll buy one more of the cheap one. The expensive one I don't think we're going to sell out of, to be honest. It just doesn't really feel like it. What's that? Oh, thank you for at least buying that one so I didn't have to. This level 12. Okay, I famously misspoke already. They want my bows. Alright, if you guys want them all, here you go. Nice and full. There you go. And I'll buy one of those, because they're super cheap. And refill. And I spent all this time trying to be like, it's gonna be nice and even. They just keep buying one, so it's not. Good, those are staying at 15. Get out of here. Go on, get. Can't appreciate nothing around here. Dagger. And then everybody's fine there. That'll hold for. Because it's already dark. Can't imagine someone buying more. The peaceful, relaxing music everyone was looking for. One thing from the quiver. I'll buy one more from the dagger. That way we can just finish off the day nice and calm-like, the way that it should be done. Nice, nice, nice. I like that. One more. Boom. How you guys doing? That's holding up well. Bag of storage. Swords did great. Gauntlets actually sold better than anticipated. The fancy bow. People like them. People like them. I don't know why they like them that much, but they do. Can't really tell what the major difference is on these bows versus any other bow you have, but I'm just the guy that sells them. We don't get to actually, like, go out and use them on hunts or raids or expeditions or anything of that nature, so not gonna sit here and pretend to be something I'm not. Last 3 customers, and then we have finished with the day. Beautiful. Nice and beautiful. Keep the store fully supplied. I'll buy one of you just cause. Holy cow, I have 1,200 bucks. When did that happen? You look away for a couple seconds, and then all of a sudden you're loaded again. But I spend it all as quickly as I get it, so that's fine. Last 2. Good job, buddy. Hanging in there, dude. We will have the day finished off. Alright, miss or sir, individual, thank you for shopping. Teddy, what a crazy adventure it was. We'll let everything kind of do its thing overnight. There's my bear. Let's go, my dude. Put you back on the crate. While we still can. Let you rest well. There we go. And boom. Close the door. And we save by going to the bed. Day 16 is where we'll pick up next week. Friday. Same time, same place, same hours, same good stuff. Game's been absolutely fantastic to us. I've been Brent for Geek Variants. You guys will see me later tonight with my Lord of Mysteries review and recap when that episode does drop, so stay tuned for that. And we'll be back tomorrow morning for Kaiju number 8, Sunday for Gotcha Kuda, and then back Monday with Skyrim. We stream Skyrim on Mondays. We stream Baldur's Gate 3 Tuesdays. Wednesday is Middle-earth Shadow of War, Thursday is Witcher 3, and Fridays is Teddy's Haven. I'm Brent for Geek Variants. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share us around, all that good stuff. We'll see you in the next one.